Hello everyone, I'm CrypticFox, and welcome back to another Tuesday night live stream with oxygen not included. We're here with the Black Plague LOL colony. This is the colony we started actually last time, and actually our duplicates in this one have a little bit of a disadvantage. They're susceptible to germs, and they apparently react in a very negative way towards stress, so they build up stress a little bit faster. We already have somebody who's at 0% in terms of their health. That would be Scott, I think. Yeah, Scott's at 0% because he's unfortunately got a trait that doesn't bode very well in a colony where they're susceptible to illness. He's getting like -4% on his immunity like every day that goes by. So he's probably gonna spend a lot of time in the hospital. Sorry, Scott. I hope you like the nurse. Mind you, they all kind of take turns being nurse, I think. So you're not gonna get too friendly with them, but. Welcome everyone who's in the chat so far, or if you're watching on the channel afterwards. We're going to keep building up the colony today. We're on cycle 28, and so far nobody's died. I probably shouldn't say that too loudly, because that's usually the sign for impending disaster. Food poisoning. Oh, look, it's Scott. Scott has food poisoning. He's finally at a point where he can go to the hospital. So his immunity's been going down progressively over time, and he's finally at that point now where we can get him to the hospital and see if they can kind of recover him a little bit. Now, he should get a boost from being in the hospital bed. If yeah, these are set for 9, so that's good. There's Scott. we did make some vitamin chews, but we only have a little bit of balm lily up here that we can get at. So unfortunately, there's not really a lot to be had there. But hopefully everything will go well today. 0%. Is this my latest base? This is the latest base. Yeah. So this is the one we started last Thursday, I believe it was. And so far, it's been going relatively well, aside from the fact that they're all going to get sick a little bit easier. So I have to be a little bit more careful when we go out into the area of the colony, or outside the colony, rather, where there is more germs and stuff. I'm going to drain the water that's up top here. I'll try and get this down bottom. I do have a channel right down here where I can kind of dump. We'll fill up a reservoir down below here. And actually, before they do that, maybe I should try to get the stuff that's down there. Mostly I want to try and collect the water that's here and the water that's up there and a reservoir that's down below, and we can seal it off. We'll put a pump in there so we can access it when we want it, but I don't really want to I don't really want to keep the stuff in the way up top there. So we'll try and get all this stripped out of here. I should probably get the algae that's down here too. This will also act as an insulator at the bottom of our base. So things are a little bit warm right below here. If we dump the water down on top of it, it'll kind of block some of the heat off, which is kind of handy. Yeah, that's right. It's a great reservoir for the duplicates to poop in. Absolutely. Like I said, I'm planning to seal it off. We'll probably seal it off like right here. The tricky part is that I'm gonna have to use airflow tiles, I guess, because if I don't, then we won't be letting the CO2 down there. And that's also what I want the bottom area to be, is that place for our CO2 to settle. Be looking while you do some work. All right. Thanks for showing up, Snark Diva. Can we get a Nightbot dupe for CrypticFox, please? We shall see. We're going to keep pulling duplicates. We're at 12 so far. I started to build another bedroom space up here, but we didn't finish that, so I probably should get on top of that also. We'll start off with some cots and stuff. Obviously, we don't have plastics and things, so we're not building with the fancy beds. But that's okay. The duplicates can make do. We'll use granite statues in here. We'll use a fancy door. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that derpy placement. Oh, and actually, I need to tunnel through here also, so we can build that roof in there. Should look for geysers, Fox, when they work. Yeah. Yeah, I did take a peek around quickly to see if there are any geysers nearby the last stream. There's some fresh water right here, so there's probably a geyser over here. It does look like it's also in a cold biome, so it also could just be a spot where there's like a little alien base kind of thing, or not an alien base, but like a ruin or something there that's opening up the abyssal. So we might have had like a little water come from melting snow. There's a one right there actually. Guys are the first, and this one's a volcano of some kind. I guess it also could be like a polluted water vent or something. Okay. Some corner molding here. I don't think I might not be able to place this yet. Oh, we can. That's good. I need sidewall, but apparently not the top one. What am I doing? Car mechanic sim. I don't know. When there's a car I want to rebuild, I guess. I haven't been playing it nearly as much as I used to. Let's do this for open. Save a little time going in. Angel Assassin with the $2 super chat. Missed last week's stream, but happy to see Oni. Thanks, Angel Assassin. Appreciate the super chat and the support. Welcome to the stream. We don't have a plumbed bathroom yet. I've been using this setup here. I probably should try to do something that actually has a proper bathroom, since germs are sort of a thing in this colony. Let's see. You know what? Actually, let's see who's got care as a priority. We need somebody with medical skills. You know what? It looks like it's going to be BDS Empire. He's got a kindness skill of 4, so we'll crank him up to full. Oh, actually, the taupe does also. We'll put 2 of them on high priority for care. Need a lot of people looking after Scott so he doesn't die off on us. Vitamin Chew Volcano. If it just spews out the vitamin chews. Oh, actually, while I think of it, in consumables... Yeah, here we go. Placebos or vitamin chews. I think we want to set this so only Scott can eat the vitamin chews. So if we make the vitamin chews, we really need Scott to consume them. Everyone else can eat the placebos, I guess. He's the one that really needs the boost. 2 nurses, you're spoiling them. I'm not spoiling them. I'm just trying to keep them alive. All right, who threw up? Oh, nasty. Okay, so that's some extra germs. I probably should have put a sink in the hospital now that I think of it, so that anyone leaving the hospital ward would have to wash up. Oh, they're all going to get germified. Now, I do have a place to dump the germs, at least, so that's a plus. We can kind of get rid of the nasty water. We do have a decent amount of food, too, so that's good. All right, another research completed. Let's see what we can work on next here. I think we're already at the point where the stuff I research doesn't really matter all that much. I can just sort of pick things. So I guess we'll go into liquid tuning. Our duplicates need a place that they can party a little bit, too. We need a break room. We need a proper bathroom. This little one here is actually really small. I don't really have a lot of space here. I'm going to have to keep this for now. So I can't get rid of this because I need a place to dump stuff. So I'm going to need a proper bathroom. If I put it up top here, though, it's going to produce heat. Well, actually, the toilets may not. As long as we don't have showers and stuff, it may not be so bad. You have the hospital set up directly over your clean water reservoir. Yeah, I haven't dug into it yet. I probably should deal with that sooner rather than later. Oh, we need a ladder down here. Just wait. The puke's gonna roll out the door and into the water reservoir. Always a speed line or deodorizer research. Yeah, I have them. I already have them researched. It's already over here. Oxygen stuff's still okay too for now. I probably will want to try to contain some of this a little bit soon because we're already getting to like territory. We've expanded a lot of space up here. Window tiles. We can make windows, but we don't have any glass, so that's sort of a non-thing, I guess. You don't remember which one's you? Let's see. There's Rose there. Let's put it on follow cam. That's Rose. Run around with your hard hat on. Nursify me. Evie, I don't know if you have a good care skill. Hold on, priorities. Evie. I thought we had an EV in here, didn't we? Am I mistaken? Maybe not. Alright, we don't have an EV in here yet. I thought we did for some reason. Okay, if they can get this dug out, then we can finally get this thing dug up into here. We'll drain the water down. I'll reclaim the space up top here, and I think maybe I'll put... Maybe I'll put the bathroom up here centrally. We're going to have to do some more living quarters, too, so I guess it doesn't hurt to have it relatively close to that. We have plenty of Great Hall space, at least. You have a dupe? Nope, no dupe yet, Evie. For some reason, I thought you did, but apparently not. Look at little Rose working away. It's funny when you watch them in fast forward. They look so productive. We got more bomb lily. Let's make some more vitamin chews. You know, I don't know how... You know what? Let's just put this on forever. I don't know how many they have available, but... This way, as soon as they become available, they'll go and make some more. And then Scott can eat the vitamin chews, and hopefully Scott will recover a bit. He's already at 2%. You know, he's doing good. 2%. Oh, boy. You just cut off the toes with more stubbed toes. No! That's not good nursing. The duplicants walk slower. Duplicants without toes. It's tragic. Hey, Fox, what system are you running and how's your day? Hey, Toaster Man. In terms of system, how do you mean? Like, what are my PC specs? Is that what you're asking? Or something else? Aw, this little shine bug got in there. Why did you go through the door, little guy? It's not supposed to be in there. Vitamin chews like Flintstone candies, that's right. Flintstone's chewable vitamins. Oh. There we go. Okay, I'm going to put this at a priority 6 because I kind of want them to dig out the bottom reservoir here. I can get that dug out. Let's start building the airflow tile across here. Actually, hold on a second. Cancel that. Let's peel a layer off of here first. Get this peeled down, and then we'll put the tile on it. Toes are bad for your health. Yeah, but they're so good for walking and running. If we make a pharmacy chamber for Scott, it will help him, FYI. Massage clinic, med bay, power plant, recreation room. They don't really have like a pharmacy kind of thing. Massage clinic. Suppose that's an option. So it did say that the benefit of this thing is it works better if it's in a medical room or whatever. At least I thought it did. I don't know. I very rarely ever deal with the medical stuff. Sibylline with a $5 super chat. Hello. Hey, Sibylline. Thanks for the super chat. And thank you for the support as always. Let's dig this up. Give this a quick sweep job down here. I want to get all this stuff out of the bottom here before we fill it full of water if we can. Oh, you know what? I was trying to get the stuff that was under there. That was foolish of me. Can't go into there. New duplicate. Let's see. We have auto +6 cooking. That's pretty darn good. Loud sleeper. And we don't really have accommodations set up to handle loud sleepers right now. Wow. Diver's lungs, germ resistant, early bird. That is amazing. +3 cooking. We're totally taking this one. This one could be Eevee. Eevee. Do you want your last name in there too? Eevee Hannah? There we go. Print. Wow, we actually got a germ-resistant duplicate too. That's good. So we have one that's like germ susceptible. They're all a little weak to germs. And then we have one that has like bonus germ resistance. That's a good plus. Brandon Martin with a $5 super chat. Name the dupe after me, or I give you more money. Oh, wait, or you give me more money? I'm confused. Wait a minute. Isn't that a disincentive to naming it after you? I'm very confused right now. Chubby baby shine bugs are a hard choice for dupe. Yeah, they are really cute though. But we're gonna keep driving dupes for now. We're at 13. We have enough beds for 15 at the moment. Not that that's gonna stop us. We'll end up getting more duplicates than we have beds. It's just kind of how we work. Priority 6. Let's get some bonus sweeping. Oh, we have people that need jobs, I think, don't we? Yeah, 2 of them. Let's get some more groundskeepers. We'll put Brandon and Eevee as groundskeepers right now. Let's see, Brandon and where's Eevee? There we go. We'll get them doing some groundskeeping so we can kind of sweep up everything. I'm gonna get that bottom space cleared out. Oh, look at that. Scott's already up to 17%. Go vitamin chews. And climbing. We need to make more of those vitamin chews. We're gonna have to plant a whole bunch of them. Hey, Werewolf, how you doing? Welcome to my shadows. Oh no, watch out for Midnight Rose. Her duplicate's evil. She's always trying to drown the duplicates in the tub. $2 super chat from Eevee. Yay, I'm a dupe. Thanks, Evie. Appreciate the support. Oh, wait, this is done. You guys are getting really good at the research thing. They're doing it pretty quick now. Environmental protection, HVAC. Might as well do HVAC stuff, I guess. At this point, we don't need anything desperately, so it's just a matter of whatever we choose to do. You're a sweet angel. Yeah, that's right. Sweet angel that insisted on a role in Discord portraying her evilness. Industrial ingredients. I might as well pack bomb blue flowers in here too. Critter eggs we don't want in here. I'll do. Copy those. Don't eat too many Flintstone vitamin chews. It gives you a bad tummy ache. Trust me, I know. Yeah. You know, it's funny. Like, I seem to recall hearing a long time ago that Flintstone's vitamins were like one of the #1 causes of like child overdose or something when they were little, because kids would think they were candies and they would just gobble them up, and having that many vitamins isn't really good for you. Okay, how can we get more bomb lily planted? I mean, the environment up here is right for it. I could put some more. I could put some planters in here, maybe. What does the bomb lily require? Let me see here. Bomb lily seed. Temperature 35 to 85, 150 G chlorine. Farm plot. Doesn't require water or anything. That's very handy. Let's plant some more bomb lily. Now these other ones up here, I'll have to plug into a farm tile, but this should work out all right. I'm gonna dig up these because they're in the way, and we'll put more bomb lilies. We need lots of vitamin chews for our poor sick duplicate friend. We'll let the wild ones grow wild because I don't have to deal with those, but definitely not tempted to make a roll that's just Durgan and has nothing special but gives me a different color. Definitely not thinking of that. Oh, yes, the thought never crossed your mind. Definitely not. You already have a couple of color options in there, Durgan, I think. Oh, I forgot to put some crown molding in up here. Furniture. Now that is going to give us a lot of decor, but even a little bit will help. Speaking of decor, it's not really that pretty anywhere just yet. We need to work on that. Down here it's not bad, but we need to do something about the bedrooms. So we're going to need a bunch of hanging planters, I think. We could technically make paintings, but I don't have enough metal ore or fiber right now, so we'll just go ahead and make hanging plants for now. Relatively symmetrical, not perfect, but it'll do. Get some plants in there that'll do good things for them. We have a whole bunch of duplicates on our first schedule and only 4 on the bottom one, so let's move some of these down as well. Schedule 2. I'm not really being very scientific here. I'm not even looking at what skills they have, but we'll put all these ones on schedule 2 because I'm going to keep adding to schedule 1 as I bring in new duplicates. I hate the long commutes alert. It's really not much you can do about it. Yeah, generally not anyway. I mean, unless you can find a way to strategically place your duplicates so that they're a little bit more locally placed relative to their work. But you're right. For the most part, there's not a lot you can do about it. You couldn't drag me if I went willingly. Yeah, that doesn't sound menacing at all. Welcome, welcome. Yay, Chef Duparty exists. Did we make a Chef Duparty? We did one before the end of the last stream, right? Please tell me we did. Chef Duparty. Whoops, I spelled the name wrong. It's Chef Booparty. Minor typo. There, it never happened. The duplicate's fixed. They have this almost swept out down here. If they can get just a little bit more. I don't want them down here when I drop the water, because frankly, they get hypothermia too easy. You didn't wet your bed. It was water dripping from the hanging planters, I swear. That's right. That's all it was. Plant. Copy settings. We're gonna need more thistle. We've only got like 6 of them. That or some other plants. If we could find some other plants. But the trouble is they're kind of located in weird places. If we go in here, we can get more, though. This might make this water pocket appear a little fragile, but we'll see. Get all that. Plus, we'll create more space for our CO2 to go, so that's not so bad. Hey, Cryptic, my favorite YouTuber. Hey, Natalie. Glad you enjoy the channel. Welcome to the stream. It was Burp RD. Oh man, poor little duplicants. It's not enough that they have to be sick so easily. You got to mistype their names too. Oh, we got some planters. We need more, which means we definitely need more plants. Because we're not really getting a good boost. Oh, actually, there's a lot of junk on the floor. That might have a lot to do with it too. Here, sweep up this priority 6. Sweep up the floor. That'll fix a lot of the stress. Or not a lot of the stress, but a lot of the decor. What about building a graveyard? I try to hold off on building the graveyard until we have at least one dead duplicate, and then I build a whole bunch in preparation. Not to say we couldn't earmark out a spot for them, because you know there's a small, very very slight, slim chance that at some point in the future we might have some dead duplicates, possibly, maybe. Holy poo! I want next dupe, please. I can't promise next dupe, but I'll do my best to bring you into the colony. Oh. I'm blocking the way over there. Random Art with a $5 super chat. Just realized I am a dupe. Guess I gotta pay up now. Hope I didn't let you die or die from lazyitis. Thanks, Brandon. Appreciate the super chat again. Well, nobody's dead yet, and for the most part, duplicates are doing okay. The stress is even at 0. That's pretty good. They don't even have a party place. No party dupes in the house tonight. I think the amount of water that's up here will sit underneath this ledge without going down this hallway. So I'm going to chance it. Let's build a ladder. I know there's still some stuff down there I haven't gotten just yet, but I'm impatient. Drain that water out. Solid transport. You got it, boss. I'll research that one on the toilet. Oh, not that kind of solid transport. That's not what we're looking for. That's specifically the wrong type, actually. It's good for fertilizer, but we don't want anyone manhandling that stuff. I haven't played Odin in a while. Got bored of my last base, which I had 15 dupes in due to limited carrying capacity. Oh, I see. I tend to start a lot of colonies. I find if the colony gets too long in the tooth, I start to get a little bit tired of it. I like the challenge of rebuilding. So I think the longest I've held a colony for is like 600 cycles or something, and then I just restarted. But the next update for this, I think, is due out in something like 5 weeks, so we've got a little ways to wait for that. Use the dig tool to see how many water tiles it is. Well, I mean, it's not that many. It's like 8 by 3. Say it's roughly 8 by 4, roughly. So I mean, this is definitely plenty of space. It's gonna sit under here without overflowing. It'll lose a little bit too on the way down, so it's gonna leave like a little tiny bit behind. It'll leave a little bit up here. So when we sweep that up and bottle it, we'll have remnants. The pool on the ceiling will spring a leak. That is our swimming pool. We're gonna build a pool down here where the duplicates can swim a little easier. Plus, they could pee in it down there. That'll be even better. Never seen the flood the base with molten copper. Ah, you missed that. Have you heard any news about their billions? I'm wondering if they have other maps yet. Not so much other maps, but I know that they're working on the campaign mode for that. And from what I've heard, they're planning for 40 or 50 hours worth of content in their campaign mode. So I've been keeping an eye on it and waiting for some more updates and stuff to come out, because I definitely want to play the campaign on that, but I haven't heard any actual like dates or timelines or anything for it yet. So far, it's just like a little bit of news. There's gonna be like a train mode and stuff that you'll have like a train that flows through all the maps and things that you have to try to manage around because it goes like through your base area and you can't build walls on top of the tracks. All right, Bonnie, early bird diver's lung, interior decorator. It's nice to have 3 bonuses, but then anemic ones, just painful. Unconstructive, loud sleeper, noodle arms, uncultured. Man, can't win. Let's go with the artistic learning one, the Bonnie here. This one could be Angel Assassin. Welcome to the colony, Angel Assassin. Sorry that you're anemic, but the other choices aren't exactly much better. Ren's not too bad, but we don't have individual rooms for them set up yet, so they'll just end up disturbing the other duplicants. And frankly, with their weakened immune systems, they need to sleep. Do I have any bomb? I don't have any bomb lily seeds. And I don't think I'm going to get my hands on any bomb lily seeds either. That was maybe a little short-sighted in terms of building in here. Because even though I can build the farm tiles, I don't actually have anything to put in them. I thought I had more seeds kicking around. We might have to dig out over here. We can get some of the seeds from this side, maybe. If we do... just put a regular door in here, I guess. We'll dig all this out. Let's look at some more bomb lily seeds. Ooh, plus we can get a little plant. We can plant a plant. You know how much I've wanted one of those. I'm excited for the campaign mode in Billions. Yeah, me too. It looks pretty cool. They've only kind of released a little bit of information about it, but when it comes out, I'm definitely looking forward to playing it. Or, probably more accurately, getting smashed by it. Why is there a stowaway hatch in the printing pod? There's, the printing pod can now print things other than duplicates. So you can get resources, you can get critters and stuff. You can get food out of there, which is neat. Which I probably, well, actually, it says I'm low on food, but there is an awful lot of food available right here. I just have them prioritizing cleaning things right now. Sweep, sweep, sweep. You're almost done. How is it this one little piece of stuff keeps getting left there? Duplicate must have picked it up and then dropped it. Dig up the wild ones in there? But what, I mean, to what end? I'm not actually building a farm station in here, and these are already growing, so I don't really want to mess with them. What'd you do to my brain? It's gonna happen. Dreamt you were singing Pearl Jam, but it was my fave song, Wish List, from that album you never listened to. Hi, Polani. Yeah, I definitely haven't sung that song. Seeing this colony and comparing it to mine makes me feel so inferior. No, hardly. It'll all go off the rails soon enough. Just you wait. It inevitably does. I can't help myself. At some point, I'm going to do something stupid and things are going to crash. Wait a minute. Who didn't build the door in time? Why are you letting chlorine in my base? Build the door. Oh, yeah, there's chlorine drifting in. Hurry up. They were supposed to build the door first, but I forgot that the diggers will prioritize things differently than the builders will. So they got all excited and decided, oh, it's a perfect opportunity to dig everything. Let's go dig. Never built the door. Best dream entrance ever, Poe. Sing Pearl Jam and Greatest Showman. Yay, singing! I'd have to listen to some of the Greatest Showman first. I actually haven't heard any of it. Not building much door or ladders. Yeah, well, I prioritized them sweeping, so many of them are sweeping right now. And there's some up here sweeping too. I mean sleeping. I'm supposed to be working on a speech for my comm class tomorrow. Oh well, you probably should work on that. When do you play Satisfactory again? The game doesn't come out until March 19th. So March 19th will be out in early access. This past weekend was just like an alpha early access kind of thing for people that signed up to try to get into the alpha but weren't successful. So it's gonna be at least a little bit, not too crazy long, but a little bit. It occurs to me I should probably get an oxygen setup going here sooner rather than later too. So let's plan for that. We have a lot of duplicates, and there's going to be a lot more. We're already at, we're at 14. By the time I get this thing built, there's going to be more than that. So Let's just plan right off the bat to go with a double system. I'm going to put it down here by the water reservoir. Because then I can pipe through here to cool it off. And while it won't do wonders for the long term, it'll help in the short term until I can get to a cold biome. So let's do central gas one here. Actually, oh good, I have some iron. I don't have any gold yet. It's going to be a little while before we can get to the point of having gold, which is a little less than optimal for building stuff, because it's going to get a little hot in here. But iron will last at least a little bit longer than the copper will, and we can swap it out once we get to the point where we actually have reasonable amounts of it. Okay, so we'll put our triple pump system under here. We're gonna end up with chlorine in here. That's awesome. This isn't gonna work. I need to move this just a little bit. Maybe I'll build it over here, maybe. I don't know. We need a walkway to get through those. So if I cut this too shallow, I'm worried that we'll end up dumping sand out. All the water will dump out. Although I could just dump all the water that's here into the bigger reservoir, I guess. Car macaroni? Nobody's starving just because they don't have any food. Whose job is supposed to be to harvest? We have no farmers. Well, that might be a thing. No farmhands. Okay, who's going to be a good farmhand? I guess Still Snow is currently an engineer. We have Opal Fire as a miner. Snark Diva. Get them out of the gopher position. We'll put Angel Assassin in the gopher position here. -4. Oh my gosh. They're going to do so poorly at that. We should probably have some more architects, and maybe Zach Reiner can go up here. Oh, he's even got skill in it. How about that? It's like a random added bonus. Love to see a third disease or germ that can come from space and be more dangerous than slimelung to deal with the late game. Yeah, actually, additional germs would be kind of cool. I have no problems with slimelung, and then again, I'm just bad. Well, the trick with slimelung is to try to avoid breathing it too much. Like, handling it's not so bad. It's when you're breathing it that it's not good for your duplicants. Alright. I think I'm going to have enough space here. Maybe. This little pocket of stuff here is going to be a pain. Alright. Ventilation. We'll build the bottom part first. I guess I can tip up into this. We'll dump the extra water that's in here out into the broader pool, so I don't have to worry about vertical space. Let's just go ahead and plan for this to be the bottom row. This will be one up. Doesn't really matter if it's insulated, but we use insulated tile here, I guess. Airflow tiles here. Actually, we can go all the way across the insulated the airflow tiles, rather. I kind of want this to go one up higher, though. I'll deal with that after. Oxygen-wise, we're going to use the electrolyzer on either side. Throw a little insulated tile down here. We'll need a ladder on this side to be able to access all this junk. This all needs to be dug out. After they get to that part of it, we can build doors and stuff to get that all sealed in. When's the next stream? It'll be Thursday night. So I always post the schedule. Well, not always, but I often post the schedule on the community tab on YouTube. So if you go to the channel and click on the community tab, you'll see my plan for the week there. It's funny. I've never seen them actually dig out the jobs behind where they build. Usually the building job overwrites the digging job. Don't get yourself stuck, little dupe. I know you're going to. Ooh, good. He didn't have the opportunity to jump down. Almost. Oh, now the chlorine's coming out. Dope. So much for that. Oh, they finally harvested. Oh, we got a little bit of water up here too. Let's mop this up. Clean up an aisle 6. Oh, we even got an overflow of water into here. We will need a bottle emptier for this, so let's stick that over here, I guess. Yeah, the next stream for this will be on Thursday night. We'll be playing Oxygen Not Included again. And then Saturday night will be another stream. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to play just yet. Kind of want to see what, I don't know, if there's anything else that comes out I want to play. If not, I'll just try to figure out a game that I already have that I want to play. We'll kind of go from there. And then Sunday night, I'm actually going to be streaming on Twitch. I know last week I canceled it because I was playing Satisfactory, or I was going to play Satisfactory, and then stuff happened. I didn't end up streaming at all. But the plan is to stream on Twitch on Sunday night. Is there an end to this game? Will the duplicants get rescued? No, they don't. It's more just like an endless colony builder. It's a little bit more like how long can you make everything survive? Can you get to space if you even want to try to get things? And man, our oxygen levels are not great right now. So it's probably a good thing I'm building this. Although we don't have a lot of water down here. Gotta fix that. You ladder down into here. Let's similarly dig this out here. We'll get all the water to flow down. Dig this out. Hopefully nobody takes the plunge into the swimming pool. We'd have a ladder for them to get out, at least if they do. More long bark. Yeah, we could play that a little bit, couldn't we? Could play DST with the new Winona. New character next week. Oh yeah. Oh, is there a new character coming out next week? I gotta stay on top of the news of that a little bit more. I know they added some new stuff you can build. Winona's got some different abilities and stuff. Alien Isolation. We're not playing that on this channel, Durgan. If anything, it'll be played on Twitch once I finish Resident Evil 2. If you put me on mute at CrypticFox, I can play DST with you. I've been practicing. I'm more helpful and less giggly. But the giggling's half the fun. If we put you on mute, then we don't get to experience any of it. What kind of fun is that? Alright, liquid, water. I'm gonna wind up flooding my little oxygen room when I go to build this little wall here. Oh, maybe not. Are we gonna build it from inside the water? You guys are nuts. You're gonna get hypothermia. Stop it. Ooh, Rabbit Dog's at 23%. Maybe I should let him eat the chews, too. You need to block that one space next to the power room or it'll flood. Well, if they can build this right here, it will push the water back out. There we go. Oh, boy. Cancel. Finish that wall first. There we go. Okay, now we can dig this out. And we should probably get rid of this chlorine. That would probably be a good thing, right? Priority 6. Block that off. Oh, no. No, they did. They dropped that inside. I have a whole bunch of trap duplicates now. It's about to be a mass grave. Hurry, duplicates, hurry. Let's just cancel building right now. Work on digging. Get out of there. Only the miners can dig that spot right there also. They're a little sealed in. No! Get them out! Move quickly. Subparty 9. Get to work. Build the ladders. Faster. Faster, they're gonna die. Oh. Go, go, go. Oh, good. No! No! I thought they were out. Snark Diva was hanging out in the corner. First duplicate death of the night. Tragedy in the oxygen room. It wasn't even germs that got her. That's the added insult right there. Dun dun dun. Look at all the chlorine floating around too. This whole thing was a mess. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Alright. Man. Ooh, man, this got really close to the top. Let's maybe just throw a little safety towel in there, shall we? We should probably move our water pump over. Plumbing. Pitcher pump. Oh, that really stinks. I hate when duplicates die. It feels like such a failure. Yeah, it's not a game with CrypticFox if the duplicates don't die. All right, we have May, who has noodle arms. Man, we're getting all the crummy ones. Bottomless stomach, grease monkey. Loud sleeper. I guess I could put Travaldo on his own completely different schedule, and then it won't disturb anybody. So let's pick a Travaldo. This can be Sibylline. Dun, dun, dun. Snark Diva. I said, don't kill me. Jeez. Thanks for the super chat, Snark Diva. Sorry for your duplicate. My condolences for your loss. That sucked. I should have known someone was gonna get trapped into there, but I was like, no, they'll get out. They'll be okay. It'll turn out just fine. I didn't even build this right. I meant to move this pump up one, I think. So I'm gonna have to deconstruct this. Actually, I need to deconstruct all these. The spacing's not right. It's gonna bother me. If you're in trouble, use the alarm. Well, the thing is, it's not like I had it at high enough priority. It's just they, well, after a little bit I did anyway. It was just really a function of too many duplicates in one tiny little space, and not enough of them could build it. Oh, mistakes were made. Poor duplicates. I guess we should do something with the corpse. We probably don't want to leave Snark Diva there because it's kind of a distraction for the rest of the duplicates. We could build a graveyard over here. Mop this up. So this will be our official duplicate graveyard over here. We'll give them a nice granite floor. We're gonna need some statuary and things. Deconstruct some ladder. Jinx me with the where's the graveyard. No, it wasn't really jinxing. It was more like prognostication. They just sort of knew that it was going to be a problem. I think it was a relatively safe bet. I may be wrong, but I think it was a relatively safe bet. It's never happened before. I don't know what happened here. Seal this off. Oh, I guess this thing won't be too much good up here anymore, will it? Let's deconstruct that. The corpse will start to smell delicious soon. I don't know if delicious is the right word, but it might. Yeah, I mean, she is in the chlorine, so maybe it'll keep her disinfected while she's rotting. Ew. Poor, tragic duplicates. Alright, let's deconstruct here and yeah. Get those corner pieces broken. You say we need more ladders. In that case, we did need more ladders. A little bit. The one ladder, they just never got around to finishing. They're so anxious to dig. They'll do it before they do any kind of building. Even though I have some duplicates that are, you know, they have building as their priority. Let's go into, is it medicine? Yeah, taste memorials and medicine. So we'll build out some space just in case we need room for friends. Don't use airflow tiles. The water takes 50 mil each. Well, what I was thinking is that as the water level declines, I kind of want to be able to have the CO2 drift through. So you're right, it does take metal, but meh, it's fine. Have them dig their own graves. It is kind of what I'm doing, isn't it? You don't have to be dead to dig your grave. We'll take that taken care of ahead of time for you. We'll call it like the end of life planning system or something. Oh look, we can even make a convenient access into the stinky germ fest down here. We'll have the portal out into the nastiness. Will be right next to the graveyard. Sounds like good planning. As soon as they die off, it'll be all set. These need to be set for bomb lily. Oops. Copy settings. Okay, Rabid Dog is also really hurting, so I should probably set Rabid Dog up to eat the vitamin shoes also. Not that we're making very many of them, but, you know, as we get them made. Alright. This here, we need to deconstruct this. We're going to put our second gas pump here. And then that will need to be blocked in by 2 doors. That was weird. What was that noise? It sounded like a duplicate was beating up a machine or something, but they're not that stressed. I mean, Rose is at 52%, but the rest of them aren't that stressed. Okay, we need more space here. More room. No, what did you do now? I did nothing. Have I set Travolto's schedule? Oh, no, I didn't. That's a good plan. New schedule. Okay, so we want Travolta to be sleeping when no one else is. Give him a bath time, a little bit of break time. Rest of the time is work time. You know what? We should probably let's make our duplicates feel a little bit better. We'll give them all 3 break segments. This one will be Travoldo. Wait a minute, what did we name Travoldo? I don't remember. Was that Sibylline? Yeah. There we go. So they get a little bit of morale boost, too, which should help with their grieving process. I know you're grieving. It's very hard when a duplicate passes away. Have another hour break. Oh, I gotta give him a job, too, yeah. Sibylline. Research assistant, gopher, groundskeeper. Let's go with, how many gophers do we have right now? I only have 1 gopher. Sibylline could be a gopher to start. Let's get some sculpting blocks down here so our duplicates don't feel so bad when they come to visit their dead friends. I mean, their sleeping friends. Only sleeping. Food shortage? Not really. We have tons of food right now. It just comes in waves. So they eat it all up and then a wave more comes in. Okay, this can't be entombed. That would be bad. We don't need a liquid pump down here. I feel bad for the duplicates I'm going to send through this water, but suck it up, Buttercup. Pipe that in there. I killed my farmhand, did I? Wait a minute. Whoops. I guess we did. Who else can we bring in? Simmerage. I guess we don't really need as many groundskeepers anymore. Congratulations, Simmerage. You can be the new farmhand. Early word of warning. Longevity is not really a trait with the whole farmhand thing. In case you hadn't noticed. Alright, so we're going to need gas pipes coming out of here. This one will go over to this side where it can feed into our power production. This one can go, whoops. if we put in a gas bridge right here, then I can connect 2 of these in close. They'll feed into this last one. This third one, I guess it's gonna have to have its own separate line, because I'm not gonna be able to connect them together. The flow will max out at like 1,000 or 10,000 or what it is. No, 1,000. No, actually it won't. It should be able to put all 3 in. 500 each. 1,000. They can move in segments of 10K, I think. Brain's not working right now. Does it max out at 1K or 10K? I can't remember. You have a 100% mortality rate from farm ants in this colony. Yes, we do. Granted, there's only one, but still, your point is not inaccurate. Okay, so this is going to go up and over and across like so. And then we're going to need all this to go to. This one's a little bigger than I normally build. I think I did my spacing a little different here in the bottom. Something's not spaced out the same, but that's okay. It'll work. 1 vent, 1,000 grams per second can nominate 2 gas pumps on it. Yeah, okay. Oh, thank you. It's the liquid I was thinking of. Yeah, liquid's 10 kilograms. Okay, so this one here, I'm going to send it through the tiles out here. We're gonna need to run 2 of these things. So core, slow heating, overheat temperature, thermally reactive. I don't need this to be exceptionally cold, but I do need it to cool down. So we're gonna send these in here. Like this. Oh, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. I don't want radio gas pipes in here anyway. Cancel. I basically just want to work a little radiator in here so they have a chance to cool down. Now, it's not gonna take a whole lot of water. We'll go like this, I think. We'll use a gas bridge here. Because I kind of want to maximize the amount of time it's in the water. Okay, and then from there we'll use insulated gas piping. This one is the bottom one. The top one is the one that has the larger flow. So I want this one to go up, split it out, and go up to here. Like that. Throw a gas vent on either side. And then this bottom one, we'll send it up with insulated piping. I'll just pump it out right here in the middle. Now this isn't going to last for very long, because once we pump down the water, unfortunately... Oh, look at that wonderful sculpting they're doing. Good lord. We're going to have to fix that later. This won't last forever, unfortunately. Who's suffocating? Why are you suffocating? Oh, you're trapped. No, you're not trapped. No, yes, you are trapped. Ah! Why? Why must you do this to me? Okay, hold on. Deconstruct this. Cancel this for now. Let's build a ladder here for future use. 739 on the deconstruct. Go do it. Okay, now how about you just move up top here? Hurry. Break this thing. Get out, Incinerate! It's the farmer again. Woo! He's alive. No! Oh my god. Why was the farmer the one down there doing the building? Where are you taking him? Oh, okay, it's gonna go all the way around. I pick a colony with a bunch of duplicates who are weak to disease, and it's not even the disease that's killing them. It's logistics. They're dying to logistics. Oh my goodness. All right, we're 2 for 2 on farmers. Yeah, so anyone who watches these streams to learn how to play the game, you should probably rethink this. Two duplicants down. We should probably restock a little bit. Loud sleeper or mouth breather twinkle toes. I think we'll take the twinkle toes. We're on a really good death rate in here. Let's see. Let's make this collie poo. Collie poo. There we go. Sprint. We're hovering at 14. We've taken 2 duplicates and we're still the same. Mad skills. That farmer didn't have job satisfaction. Alright, let's make Evie the farmer now, because we need a farmer. I feel bad. Farmhand? And we'll make them a gopher to start. I mean, we don't necessarily even need a farmhand, because they're more for, like, fertilizing and stuff, but... Fast dupe that consumes more oxygen than a sports car. Hey, farming can be dangerous, apparently. It just has nothing to do with the job. I hate all this chlorine floating around my base, and it bothers me. I am annoyed. I still haven't figured out where I want to relocate the bathroom to. I think maybe we'll move that up top here. I don't really want it right above my farm. That's kind of the thing. I could put it over here. Above the hospital. I guess that'll work. We'll plan for the bathroom to be over here. So we'll put, I'm not going to do showers right away, but we'll leave some space so we can do decor in here. Under medicine, we're going to need some sinks. Actually, I guess I'm not going to really have a lot of room for decor. Pneumatic door. Might as well make it out of copper. We have a lot of that right now. Dig all this out. This can be insulated. I'm going to close off access to this door for now. Okay, I'll do this differently. We're just going to do 3 lavatories, because with our duplicates on cycles for different schedules, we won't really need a ton of bathroom space. So we can go like this, and then that will give me room to put a statue in the middle, so we can get a little bit of decor in here. And then we can do like the corner crown molding kind of stuff. You don't need to fertilize the fields when the Harmans drop dead in it. they're coming up with creative ways to keep the plants growing, that's all. You need to deal with that CO2, your dupes make it rather than almost making it. I always just leave the CO2 alone at the bottom for the longest time. It's not really a rush to clean it up, but once we build up better air pressure in here, the CO2 will get compressed near the bottom. I don't have my colony set up very well to be pressurized right now, and I probably should. We'll deconstruct the ladders here and here, so we can put some doors in place. That'll let us better control the environment just a little bit. We'll plan to put insulated tile across the top of here. Dig all this out. Wait a minute, there's slime up there. Whew, gotta be careful of those germs. These duplicants don't like germs very much. Dig all the way across here too, I guess. And then we'll just plan to put some insulation in here. I'll leave this rock formation in the middle for now. I'm not super worried about that. Poor, sad duplicants. Their stress is only at 18% though, which I think is pretty good considering they saw 2 of their colleagues pass away. They're not very sensitive, these guys. Make a dupe and make it farmhand and call it. Hopefully that one will last. Hopefully that one was last. Yeah, we're getting close to the slime territory, but not too close. It's also not the surface germs we have to worry about. It's the airborne ones. The surface germs don't make your duplicant sick. Except they can't get into the bathroom. The only surface ones you have to worry about are the food poisoning germs. As long as they're washing their hands, and for the most part, they won't have to worry about that. Oh, wait a minute. I only have 2 sinks and 3 lavatories. Hold the phone. Somebody's got to be germy because I only have 2 sinks. I have an idea. You go for a walk. You move up here past the sink, and then you'll get all washed up. There we go. We'll have that addressed in our new bathroom, though. It's got 3 sinks. I hope they can dig this when it's in the door. That's kind of a nuisance. You work hard on farming and never stop. Can you turn off build and dig on farmers? Yeah, you could, yeah. Research. Let me see. I'd rather just turn off death on farmers, because, I mean, that seems to be our primary barrier there. Whatever, we'll get all this. We're already getting to the point where our research stuff is really not too helpful. Oh, I guess we don't need this anymore. Deconstruct that. Let's build a... Oh, I just trapped more duplicates. Let's quickly build the floor there, shall we? At least they can breathe. These ones didn't get trapped without air. They're just trapped. It's a small distinction, but I'll take it. I have the carbon skimmer already researched. I'll end up building it eventually. It's just not really a priority for me. These poor duplicates are gonna get hypothermia. I'm gonna have a bunch of sick ones soon. I don't have enough hospital beds. We need a bigger hospital. Oh, someone's gonna get their head trapped. Nope. Hey, Fox, remember the one time you starved a dupe and it jumped off a ladder to its death? Pepperidge Farms remembers. Not enough hospital beds? Graveyard's filling up faster than the sick bay. Oh, fair enough. For now. For now. Big bad sopping wet debuff. I feel a little bad for them. I'm still gonna make them do it, but I do feel bad. Okay, it just occurred to me that we have a lot of power production going on in here. Or a lot of power involved in there, rather. So we are actually going to need... we're gonna need some wiring that can handle the load, and that's gonna present an issue. I also don't have gold to make batteries with right now, so we're kind of gotta make do with the metal we have, which kind of stinks. Alright, we'll throw some... I don't even have iron. Copper batteries. These are definitely gonna break. There's no question. Get all of this dug out. Might as well dig this out too. So this pipe is going to go into our hydrogen generator. And I need to start refining some metals, which I guess I can do up top here. Just run a power line way up here and we'll do a little metal refinement. Rock granulator, there we go. We'll stick that up there where the heat won't cause issues. Might actually even kill some germs if we're lucky. I do need power, though. Okay. So refined metal will be a must, because I'm going to want the more expensive cabling there. Need food, too, but who cares? Who eats food? Eating's for losers. What about building a battery room? I tend to just kind of disperse them around. I could build one, I guess. Need to put the graveyard next to the med bay. If only you could move them. Like after you put them in the gravestone, if you dig it up, their skeleton falls off the bottom of the screen. We almost should have put like a graveyard right here. That would have been funny. If you don't do well in the first stop, you'll definitely do okay in the second. That's kind of how that works. Alright, insulated pipe in here. We're going to need an input line. I could actually put my sieve right up top here. Right above our bathroom setup. So we can do insulated line down and across. This will feed into our water supply here. Output line can go up and over. And then in refinement, we'll need our water sieve. That can sit right up here. Can I reverse it? Yeah. Insulate. Oh, actually, I didn't leave enough space here. Hold the phone. Come on. Come on. Derpy clicking. Water sieve. Flip it. We'll put it over here. This line is going to come up and feed into here, but I also am going to want a pipe bridge so that we can have an overflow valve set up to carry excess off this way. I'll figure out where it's going to go later. Oh, actually, I should probably put that up on above. Liquid pipes. Yeah. I'll put that up above instead of below. Because I want a convenient place for this to go out. Oh no! Hold the phone. If I do that, I'm going to go into the slimy stuff. That's going to get messy. Oh, well, whatever. We'll still get a little sliminess there, but that's okay. It's just a little slime. It's still good. It's still good. Yeah, no showers yet. We'll get showers eventually. I'm not really worried about cramming those into the bathroom space, just because it gets to be kind of a hassle. Produces a lot of heat. We can set up showers separately somewhere else, like maybe across the way here I'll do like a shower room, but again, it's right by the farm, so I'm not super anxious to have that there. Slimelung mutates, making dead dupes into oozing zombies. It's the T-virus! No, not the T-virus! It's all fun and games till someone goes comatose, yeah. Do the skeletons become fossils? That needs to be a thing. No, I don't think so. Pretty sure not. The farmers thought they were the Reapers, but they didn't bank on CrypticFox, that's right. You call it a hydrogen generator, us dupes call it the suffocation room. Too funny. Going to Slimeland and get some gold. Yeah, my only concern is that our duplicates all have compromised immune systems, so the slime is gonna be a big problem for them. So I've kind of been delaying my entry into the slime biome until I'm ready to tackle that particular thing head on. You guys are really slow building down here. I kind of need this oxygen going, guys. There's too many of you to just be left alone this way. Get all this finished. Worry about the plumbed-in bathroom later. I know you want the luxuries, but come on. It's just a little peed in. It's still good. It's still good. Food shortage. When you build the break room, you should have Blue Oyster Cult on the jukebox. Don't fear the Reaper. Yeah. So many good choices, really. Yokel, slow learner, yokel. Well, isn't that a wonderful... Oh, this one's germ resistant. That seems like a natural one to take right there. And they're a farmer. Perfect farmer right there. Ashcan's the next farmer. I mean, the next sacrifice. Oh, man, that's so tragic. All right, who wants to be a duplicant? Right, bear in mind, you're going to be the farmer. Your lifespan is guaranteed to be limited. But who wants to be in? You mean Tony the Tiger? Me? All right, werewolf. Werewolf guy plays. Print. Welcome to the colony, also known as the Tombstone. I mean, it is called the Black Plague Colony, but nobody's dying of illness yet. Close but no cigar. Don't make me the farmer. Jobs. All right, so Werewolf Guy plays will be the farmer. He's got a decent skill in it, so might as well. +6 farming, plus 20 death. He's level 20 and dying. It's amazing. It's a new skill. It's something that all the duplicates should have. They just don't. Yet. Our poor little duplicates. They take so much abuse in my colony. Suffocating. The worst part is it's like unintentional abuse. Because it's not like I'm trying to make life hard for them, but it just sort of ends up that way for them all the time. Kills wolf before a cycle passes. Hopefully not. You thought someone was sleeping in the water. Well, we had somebody sleeping in the water, but now they're sleeping under a stone. It's a tall stone with some nice little carvings on it. Death Star is nothing on the Death Asteroid. Got water in the dining hall. Oh, right here underneath it, yeah. I mean, I guess we can dig that out of there. If I dig this out, it'll drop down. I can mop it up. Oh, we're making progress. We're finally getting some stuff done here. Okay, but we do need someone up here to make some... Really? This is definitely going to break. Where can I get to some easy gold that's not going to be laden with germs? If only this thing was in like a swamp biome, because usually the area around it will be germ-free. Alright, we might just have to bite the bullet. Go for the gold. Various other useless comments. Now let's just dig right in over here. I think we can dodge most of the nastiness and get to this little pocket of gold that's right. Oops. Cancel that. Get this little pocket of gold that's right in here. And we'll get a little bit of germiness, but it won't be too bad. But I probably should plan ahead, and let's just give our duplicates a little bit of an airlock here. I don't even need this much. Come on. There we go. Oh, we'll give them an airlock, just in case. That'll get us a little bit of gold we can work with. So I'm a little concerned about building wires just out of the copper, because they're going to heat up on me. You're either out of algae or O2 diffusers at max pressure. It might have run out of power. Sometimes it runs out of power at night, too. But in terms of, like, organic, we have 9.4 tons of algae, so we're not really running out of that. Not in the near future, anyway. Long commutes. There's not even that far for them to go. How can they have long commutes already? Good point, Durgan. Let's just throw some priority on these tiles. Keep doing the same thing over and over again. If a mistake is worth making once, it's worth making many times. So we'll also need to give them more room here to dig out. There we go. That'll be better. They're going to finish everything down here first anyway, though. Can they get over the dig for the gold? Well, they can now. They couldn't before. They need to dig their way out. I thought I told them to cancel this. There we go. Yeah, there is a 2-block gap, but I told them to build there. So once they get that built, they can get over. But can they? Jeremy gold. Yummy. We'll be fine. The surface germs for slimelung don't really matter. It's really the airborne stuff. Worst case scenario, they'll go through a sink some space and get washed off. Okay, they built everything down here. I just need to connect it all up with power lines. All of our gas setup is finished. Our water's all ready to go. It's really just power lines I need at this point. I don't want to connect that just yet. For now, I'm gonna make this. I'm just gonna make some refined copper. I don't want to sit on this too long. Our air quality is not really the best in this colony yet because we're not producing a good supply of oxygen. Rich, filthy rich. What? All that gold, you mean? Plants are stifling. It's the little gas that's floating by. So the CO2 that drifts by stifles the plant momentarily. We don't have high oxygen pressure right now. So once we get the pressure up, it'll be much better. But in the meantime, it's rather not. Oh, look, they're digging over here. Hooray! Good job, little guys. You know, it'd be great if you guys stopped dropping food in the water down there. That'd be awesome. Despite the deaths, watching you play this game is fascinating. Thanks, Osphone Pie. The plants have to stop growing. Cough, cough. Well, that's okay. We'll just go feed a farmer to them. It'll be fine. There's always a certain number of deaths in my colony. It'll be alright. Growth level for body temperature. 35.6, 34. We're hopping right on that edge. We're on the edge of awesomeness. By the way, it's a good idea to make dust cap farm under the coal generator room. Is it a good idea? Yeah, within reason. Depends how hot your temperature gets, but they do handle a decent amount of temperature. So, like if we cancel this, for example, if we look at our dust caps, or fungal spores, they handle temperatures between 5 and 35 degrees. So if it gets too hot from your coal generators, then that could present an issue. It'll just depend on how well you manage that temperature. The generators can get kind of warm, but... Oh, I see Graves. Did I die? Summer Age, I've got good news and I've got bad news. The good news is you have a lovely new home. The bad news is it has a stone on top of it. Did we make barbecue out of them? Barbecue duplicate. Oh. Speaking of, let's get an electric grill in here. For those times when you just really need to barbecue yourself up some duplicate. Them's good eats. We'll need to set up a new power station soon, because I think we're getting to the point now where our machine capacity is going to start to draw down the power we have. How are we doing for refined metals? 200 kilograms. We have a long way to go. Conductive wire takes 25 each, so I can make, what, 8 pieces of wire? Whew! We're just about tapped out. Oh, we can make 3 more. So many choices, so little time. Well, that taps that out. So long. Would it still be long big if it's made of ooze? I mean, if you let it rot enough, I guess. I mean, that's pretty gross, though. Cooking dupes would be more of a RimWorld thing. I've never noticed in RimWorld that you could actually eat the other characters, but in all fairness, I've only played it a couple times. You guys are all gross and disgusting. I'm sickened by you. Just sickened. In a very amusing and fascinating way. Oh, I never finished this over here. Probably should. Boop, boop. Now that we have ladders all the way around, I don't have to worry quite as much about trapping someone down there and suffocating them. Oh, I made a gap. That's not good. Let's just fill all this in. Plan for all that to be sealed off. I'm going to do the party room up here, above the farm. They can party up here, then they'll go down here to die. That poor miner's doomed. Dun, dun, dun. Should put some Reservoirs between your electrolyzer and oxygen pump. I don't entirely disagree with you. However, I don't have any Reservoirs because we haven't gone out to any cold biomes yet. I've stayed contained within the main starting area so far. We're only at the point where we're getting close to the edges of it. But I have not wandered out yet because my duplicates all have a compromised immune system in this colony. So I've been a little reluctant. Diver's Lungs, Iron Gut, or Diver's Lungs and Grease Monkey. That seems like a good combination. Squeamish. Narcoleptic. All right, I like random sleepers. Who wants to be in the colony? Let's get a random sleeper in here. Cat, I saw you shadow first. Welcome. Print. I'll take 2 ranchers and a Pepsi. Do they get served on a bun, or is it just like it's like the duplicate open face sandwich, or how does that work exactly? I kind of need you guys to stop going down in the water. I guess it's all right. Do CO2 locks work if the pressure is higher on one side, or is that what the door is for? CO2 does work if pressure is higher on the other side. So CO2 will not push upwards. So you can't have a gas push down through the bend in the pipe and come up the other way. I put the door up here at the time, only because I was trapping a duplicate in here to get some CO2 in here, and then I just left the door. I didn't bother taking it off. But now that there's a CO2 gap in here, the chlorine that's on this side can't get through the carbon dioxide that's sitting in here. The chlorine will always try to sort itself higher than the CO2, so as long as you have a pocket in here, unless the pressure is really, really high, in which case it might compress some of it, then you never really have to worry about gases getting through. I use these constantly in my colonies. It's pretty much the only type of airlock I use on any consistent basis. Okay, we should have a little more refined metal. Connect that over to there. And we're out again. Gonna take a little bit. Cat, there's a cat in the colony. Woof woof. Yep, that's right. A la carte, though, for a small fee, your choice of fries, coleslaw, or potato salad. So, out of curiosity, should we name duplicates then fries, coleslaw, and potato salad? You're legit half asleep right now. Jurgen, that's not very flattering. It hurt my feelings. I'm sad. So sad. It hurts. Right here in my chest. It's getting really slow getting to that gold down there. They have so far to travel in the CO2. By the time they get down here, it's not exactly wonderment and happiness, as it were. Oh, this is almost done up here. I need to pump some water up there. So, to that end, let's get a second water pipe coming out of this. We'll send it all the way up top side. We'll pump that into here. Our wastewater does have to go somewhere. If I had a pocket of chlorine, I could actually clean it and then just inject it right back into my system somewhere else. Because I could put this this liquid pipe bridge on the other side, and that way at least it would continue to clean stuff, and then we could send that out. Now, I don't have a chlorine pocket necessarily. Well, this one's... If I expand this one in order to use it... Well, there's lots of chlorine here, actually. Alright, I think I have an idea. Amanda McQuaid with a super chat. Glad I was able to catch you live. Welcome, Amanda. Thanks for joining the stream. I appreciate the super chat. The support is always appreciated. I have a little pocket of chlorine here, too. Alright, I have an idea. I was going to send this off somewhere else entirely. But instead, I'm going to build a liquid reservoir. I've still got to send the water somewhere, though. Even if I clean it, I've got to send it off somewhere. I guess I could send it back down this line and into the place down here after I finish with that. Okay, so let's go with the liquid reservoir here. Doesn't really matter where, I guess. I'm going to deconstruct those wires, and then in this side of things, we'll put an airlock door here. Give ourselves a little bit of space in here. And then, actually this ladder will come in handy because I can get a bomb lily while I'm at it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to release the chlorine that's in here and let it flow down into this lower space. As long as there isn't like a big pocket of CO2 that stops it. There's also some over here I could get, I guess. We could also tap into that. So I'll take the excess water that comes out of this. We'll send it back into our reservoir to clean it of germs, and then send it out of the reservoir and send it back to our main water supply. So we'll have a constant influx of new water. It's not exactly going to be a lot of water, but it will be something. See, I like random sleepers, so I said, oh, now I got you, Durgan. But I'm bummed. The fact you pronounce my last name right on the first try made my day. You know what they say, even a broken clock is right twice a day. But I'm glad I guessed right. Okay, on this side, liquid pipe bridge. I'm gonna flip this around. Like so. Okay, so the clean water will come out. It will back up to this point. We'll send the overflow off of here into the reservoir here. And then out of the reservoir. This is a little ridiculous, actually. I shouldn't build so much excess pipe. We'll go over this way. We'll connect it in here once it's all ready. Because I'm going to break this anyway. We'll reverse the flow, basically, and go the other direction. Slimelung! Ruh-roh. Oh! As it turns out, we have some germs. Seems our duplicants are sort of susceptible to them, I want to say. There's a bunch of polluted oxygen up here. That would be why. Alright, let's get some deodorizers ready. We'll probably need one over here, too. Hurry up and work, duplicants. You're all going to get sick really quick. Dodo. CrypticFox used ignore. It's super effective. There's a long MK2 that sells music instruments near here. Yeah, the same here, actually. That's probably why I got the name right. It's where the music begins. Yeah, I knew they'd mind the slime about the filter, but I wasn't expecting it to expand off. It's actually been off-gassing a little bit. I need to store... Actually, there's chlorine down here. I can store it in here. We'll throw a storage bin in here. I don't know. If I do that, they're going to let the chlorine out. Where can I store this junk? If I put it in here, we'll start to add oxygen into this garden area, which I don't want to do. So that's a non-starter. I guess it'll have to be down here. Put our slime bin down here. And then, in the interest of duplicant health, I'll put a little deodorizer here too. Bad news, bears. Yeah, we can store it in water too. I just don't want to keep sending them in the water. So the issue with the water is that every time the duplicates go in, they're getting soggy. They're not really big fans of that. New member, welcome, Joe. Joe's on the search for the volcano. Thanks for clicking the join button. Joe, welcome to Team Green. You're bad news bears, that's right. Ruh-roh. Death Fox. Hey, that's what I should name my other channel. Instead of CrypticFox Unleashed, we could have called it Death Fox. Look how sick. Aw. Poor Zach Rhino. At least they're getting the best of medical care. Sort of. Wow, Joe's beard. I think I still only have a couple duplicates that are even able to eat the medical chews, or the vitamin chews, whatever. Refined metal, we have 359 kilograms. That should be enough to finish the job down here. Yeah. Connect that to that, to that, to that. Okay. That gets the job done there. So we're just about ready to start producing oxygen, which is good. Because breathing is sort of a nice thing to do in the game. How do you become a member? At the top of the chat, there's a button that says join. If you click on that, it's $4.99 a month for the membership through YouTube. That gives you the little fox head that shows up next to your name. Your name gets changed to green. You get access to the custom emojis that are set up there as well. And then if you happen to be on the Discord, you can tie your Discord account to your YouTube account, and you get a special role in Discord also. And then when I upload videos, I don't know if I've said this before, but when I upload videos, at the end of the video, when it's doing the end screen, I scroll through the names of all the channel members also. Only on uploads, because live streams I can't really do that with, but like if I upload a video, I put it in there. Okay, I need throw a little manual generator down here. Something to jumpstart our power supply, and I'm gonna use a crummy wire on it, which I can then break later. Dupes are Soylent Green. In this colony, they're more like Soylent Brown, but it's only because we don't have a green thumb, apparently. I really need to get a mushroom farm set up. Actually, I could probably just build one down here. I don't even need anything fancy. I put all this tile in here, but I could actually just turn this whole bottom layer into a mushroom farm. Which I think is what I'm going to do. Let's take, we'll throw farm tiles in here. Mind you, I don't have a slime supply, so this may not work very well. I could get slime at a very extreme cost to duplicate health. Okay, this I need to set for organic slime. Already 6. Oh, I have a duplicate without a job? I do! Cat doesn't have a job, you're right. Okay, let's make more architects, maybe. I feel like they haven't been building as quickly as I want them. Oh, that's not so great. What else do we have? Art student, groundskeeper for Brandon. We could move Brandon out of there, and we'll put Cat in the groundskeeper position, maybe? I already have 2 there. I'll put Cat here. She has an affinity for cleaning things up, apparently. Or carrying things to places, whatever it is. I guess it's more delivering goods from that job. Drawings, time, and effort. They took our germs. Shrooms are bad, Mk2. We need slime. Gobble the speed juice. Yeah. We're gonna have a whole lot of sick duplicates as soon as they start digging into slime. Look how quickly their immune system goes down. I need to make some placebos. Let's make at least 20 of them, because we have a bunch of duplicates that are gonna need them. We'll give them a little bit of a boost while we're waiting for some actual vitamin chews. What I should do too is these ones here. I'm gonna uproot these. They can plant them a little bit farther in where the temperatures are better, so the plants won't stifle. Okay, this is ready. I need this connected to the power supply for water. So that's going. We have a supply of water going both ways right now, so that's good. That's all ready. I need them to dig it up here now. Tapped into the chlorine gases. Who made a mess? Ah! Really? They were doing so good at not yakking in the water, or peeing in the water, and... It's a good thing I don't make food out of that, because, honestly... Well, that rules out using it for food. We can still use it for other things. It doesn't matter if we get airborne food. Oh, that's where... Oh, that's where the puke came from. No, they can't be. How did they get over there? Did they just drop? Did they just drop some polluted stuff in? Come on. Jeez, Dibblegans, keep your sickness to yourselves. Ooh, they can mop it still. So we can lessen the contamination. It's not going to do a lot, though. Another duplicate. Let's bring in another duplicate. So we have, ooh, wart seed. Oh, I hate to pass up on the wart seed, but tryptophobia, simple taste night owl, uncultured diver's lungs, irritable bowel. Simple taste, food benefit +1. That seems like an awfully good one to have. So let's take this. This is gonna be Joe. Oh, actually, no, this will be sorry, Amanda McQuaid. Amanda McQuaid. Welcome to the colony, Amanda. I apologize for the hairdo. What happened? He was in the kitchen. All I heard was really... They managed to get the... I don't know what they did. I don't know if they... There's only one little spot, so I think they might have dropped a container in that had polluted water in it or something. But they had one little spot of polluted water in the bottom there, and they contaminated our water supply. Through the only opening that they could have gotten it. We have one mushroom I can plant. There's going to be a whole lot of sickness when I finally get to the point of getting more mushrooms, but for now, let's dig in here. Bring on the germs. Oh, there's not that much airborne in here. We can dig up all this. We can harvest these. Actually, hold the phone. Let's cancel that. I'm going to put a ladder here so we can harvest that instead. These ones I'm going to harvest because I don't actually have to... Oh, let's cancel digging. There we go. We'll harvest those because they don't actually have to plant. They're like, I don't have to feed them. They'll just grow on their own. Sorry, I don't know where I got the expression from today, but I can't stop saying it. Suffocating mirth. Food shortage. Need another wave of food coming in. I realize I forgot something here. Forgot my Atmos sensor. Automation wire into here. This needs to be... Alright, oxygen's flowing good. 23 degrees, that's an ideal temperature. Perfect. This one's coming out at 23 also, so all the temperatures are good. I have a horrible mess of junk going in here right now because I didn't set my pressure sensor. Mistakes were made. Okay, only if this is above 750 grams. The machine's going to take a little damage, but that's okay. We'll get that fixed. These doors can be now locked out from access. Batteries are charged. I can disable this. Okay, we're good. That should run on its own now, minus a few repairs. Nice big packets of air. Yeah, so we'll get a decent airflow out of that. So each of these packets is 1,000 grams. It's coming in at the ideal temperature. Now again, this cooling scenario I have down here is not going to last super long because we're gonna consume the water and then it's just not going to be an option anymore. But in the meantime, it is working. Oh, hold on, we gotta deconstruct this. I don't think I have any plumbers, so it's gonna make a mess. I also need to deconstruct it down here at this end. Deconstruct that. Actually, let's just deconstruct liquid pipes all the way up here. And we'll build a little liquid pipe off of here. Throw a liquid vent so we can dump the excess water back in there. We'll get this flowing the opposite direction now. That's a lot of water I dumped down there from just that little bit. Okay, this is all set up. I don't have power on it though, so that's probably a thing we need. Okay, we'll have a fully plumbed bathroom again. Somebody else got slime lung. No! That's so bad. Opal Fire, Zach Rhino both have slime lung. Where's the slime lung germs? Are they in the colony? Alright, they're not in the colony, so they must have gotten them from just like breathing up here or something maybe. This is sitting nicely in chlorine, so that's good. It's not exactly high concentration, but is that a bomb seed in the hydrogen room? This one here? No, that's a mealwood seed. There's bomb lily underneath it though. We can get that out of there. There must have been chlorine down here before. Uh-oh. These little fart machines are in here now. Should probably set this for priority 6. It's gonna need cleaning. Any duplicate that goes out here is taking a chance with their life now. I'm gonna cancel these and put in instead the Buddy Buds. Once I dig them up. On the farm, there's slime lung. No, there's some food poisoning. I don't see any. I don't see any slime lung there. Oh, wait, down here. Nope. It's okay. The pee water in the barracks is a nice touch. Where is it? Oh, they peed on the floor. I didn't even see them do that. Why did they pee on the floor? Oh, you know what? I've been adding a whole bunch of duplicates, and I forgot to shuffle the schedules again, I think. So schedule 1's getting a little overloaded. We need to send some people to schedule 2. Alright, that's a little more balanced. Check our power systems. That's all connected now. That's all flowing. Got our liquid vent. Okay, great. So I can actually connect this up now. Connect that right there. Check our germs as it comes through. I can't. It should have germs in it. Goes in with germs and comes out clean. So good. Okay. So we should be okay, even though I've already contaminated the water down here, so I guess it doesn't really matter super much, but... What a nuisance. Not a food? Oh. Well, no, they have a whole bunch they can harvest. We have food. Worst case scenario, they'll go and get it off the plant and eat it right away. Add a water pump to the top of your water pipe to drain. I shouldn't have to. All I had to do was connect... Well, actually, this here. If I do, if I throw a pipe bridge in here, actually, it should go. Why do you have the washroom water not on a loop? I do, actually. So the stuff that comes out goes in the sieve, and then it feeds back in so that they have a water supply. This is an overflow only for excess water that's going out here to be cleaned by chlorine gas. So it'll go into this reservoir after it's been scrubbed so it's not polluted water anymore, and then it'll kill the germs. And then after the germs are dead, it will... Why did that not go? After the germs are dead, it'll flow all the way down here and dump into our reservoir at the bottom. So we kind of have to resupply a little bit. Put a pipe to the top of the pipe segment and it will pump. Oh, okay. That's where I did it in the wrong spot. Clean water is going to the reservoir hot then. Yeah, it's probably a little on the warm side. It's such a low quantity of water though, Durgan. It's not really going to change the temperature. So it's coming through here at 39 degrees, you're right, but it's also like really low quantity. This little spot here is only 3,800 grams. So it will change the temperature over time, but it'll be okay for now. This is all going nicely down here. Oxygen flow looks half decent. I don't think we have to worry about air for a while. Turns a not diamond tank, it will instantly get out of the tank. You need a little more automation for that. No, my experience has been that it kills it off pretty fast. But even still, we already have germs in this lower tank, so it's not really that big a deal. Even if I send the germ water back down there after it's been cleaned, it's not the end of the world. As long as I don't cook food with it. And actually, I think they can even use the germy water in the sinks and it's not a problem. Okay, this is all ready. Let's do a little sweep job up here. So I'm going to try to fix our decor a tiny bit. The decor in this room is going to be awful. Ugh, yeah. Actually, decor is, in general, not very good. Need to get some more stuff to actually build, like, paintings and stuff. Okay, this can be buddy seed now. It's not really adding a lot of pH2O water to the tank. It's not even polluted. It's actually cleaned. I've already cleaned it, so it's clean water. It's just a question of... So they're saying that the germs, it'll still be germy, but... So if we look in here... Contents 33.3 grams of water at 27.4 degrees. So it's not showing any germs. Versus, we'll try and get some flow coming out of here. So these ones here, if you click on them, I normally would show the germs. I can't see the germs in the overlay. There, so you have the pipe turns like germy. It goes through, gets cleaned by the chlorine, and when it comes back out over here, wherever it is, the pipe won't be turning yellow anymore. Oops. Oh, there's a little germ in there. Ah, drat. By the time it gets down here, though, it just kind of goes away. It'll be alright. Doesn't really matter. The pink seeds are meal ice. What seed's in the gas room next to the top air pump? Yeah, it's a mealwood seed. It's fine. Oh, this one here. Oh, there's it's a blossom seed. For bristle blossom. I thought you were talking about this this pink seed. More duplicates. I think I'm out of beds actually. We have 2 duplicates that don't have beds. It's probably not going to help their stress at all. Yoko, Grease Monkey, Iron Gut, +5 cooking and tinkering. That's a pretty good one. Noodle arms. I'm going to skip the noodle arms. I'll go with the yokel. This one will be Joe. So we'll have to go in search of a volcano soon, I guess. Those would be the seeds of destruction. This whole colony is the seed of destruction. Everything we've done so far, setting the duplicates on the path. There's a fungal spore there. Okay, let's Off chance they actually get the stuff to plant them. Another duplicate with slimelung. Okay, you guys really can't be going out here as a regular course of business. I need to clean up the air. That is no good. Oh, no wonder. It's all sitting in carbon dioxide. I mean, the germs should die off, theoretically, in the carbon dioxide, because they don't propagate in that. But I also can't clean it because it's carbon dioxide. That's not good. They're gonna keep getting sick. No, more said duplicate. We're gonna need a bigger hospital. So our fancy break room I was planning to make, I think it's probably gonna turn into a hospital instead. Let's just go like so. I was gonna do vents there, but then I realized I was gonna dump the CO2 down on top of my garden. May not work so well. I think dupes are best as Jat, not master of one. I'm confused what you mean. Destroy the fart machines? Like how there's no oxygen in the graves. They don't need air where they're going. That's right. Make me cook. We're starving. I can't cook. Have you seen the water supply? If we cook this, they'll die from food poisoning. The best we could do is pickled meal lice. But it only gives 1,800 kilocalories. There's like no benefit to doing it. If we go to consumables, pickled meal lice on the grand scale, oh, it doesn't even show it. I guess it doesn't show it until you have it. Pickled meal lice is -1. The regular meal lice is -1. Like, it's... Oops. There's, like, no benefit to making pickled meal lice. Outside of that, until we get some more ingredients, we can't really cook more. We need pharma chambers. Medbeds won't work for disease. Improves recovery from diseases. So remind me again how it doesn't work for disease. But we do, pharma chambers would be a good thing to have, but they help with injuries and stuff too. Okay, so in the medicine, the pharma chamber greatly accelerates recovery from disease. This would be a good thing to have, so we should probably have some of those. But we need to get refined metal. Let's make some refined gold. Two duplicates starving. They're starving! They're starving! 605 kilocalories. Yeah, they're gonna die. It's good. Alright, let's go ahead and make them some nasty food. I don't have access to water. What? Oh, it just has no water in the machine. Okay, hold on. Let's make like 20 of these. Ugh, I can't believe I'm doing this. And then we'll make some stuff I can't even pick yet. Really? It sucks that I can't queue that up before I have the stuff ready. Hate that. That's one change they made in there that I'm not really a fan of. Can you see your dupe working? I don't know. He's there somewhere. Too bad you don't have ammo suits yet. You can put the kitchen in chlorine. Yeah. A couple things would be handy with the atmo suits, actually. Oh, man, we're on a roll tonight. Brandon died. I thought when I looked at the vitals that... Was Brandon the one that was at 600? No, it wasn't even. We're going to have another one die. I must have taken duplicates faster than I was thinking. Normally, food is not a problem for me at this stage. But I was a little slower going aggressively after other food sources this time around. Well, I think we're going to have more death. This needs to be insufficient water. I have a bottler. They could get water. Party 8 for this. Party 8 for this. I need somebody who's going to do the job of cooking. We have one. Chef Dupardi. How appropriate. I forgot we put him there. Joe can be a cook too. Chef Boyard Joe. Amanda McQuaid. We have so many gophers. Like, how is nobody taking water up there yet? It's the death colony. And nobody's dying for the reasons they thought they were going to die. they're with starvation, suffocation. Nobody's died of illness yet. Which is the one thing I was kind of making a point of trying to dodge. Evie's a cook too? Are you? Oh yeah. Not a high degree of skill, but a little bit. We got 3 cooks going. We'll try to get a good cycle going so they're producing food at a regular basis. What'd you miss? Someone starved to death. The wave of... There must have been just enough stifling in the mealwood that it wasn't producing at the normal rate. Because typically 3 rows of this mealwood like this would have been fine for me. I've never had... Well, I can't say never, but it's been a long time since I've had them starve when I had lots of mealwood to eat. Is there any pocket of water near the exterior maybe we could search for? Pocket of water? Oh, you mean in terms of like not eating the poison food? They'll just eat the poison stuff. The germs aren't that high yet. They're only like 7,000, so we'll see what happens. I hear a lot of sneezing going on though. Okay, we should have refined metals now, I think. 140 kilograms. Is that enough? Medicine. What am I thinking? No, it's not enough. I need 200. Barbecue puff. How long to mushrooms? It's going to be a while. We only have a couple here. I haven't dug aggressively out into the slime biome to get more of them. Oh, there's meat there, too. So it's going to be a bit before we have mushrooms available. Instead, we just... Oh, hold on. They're eating it so fast, I can't even make mush fry. Sit that on forever. I wonder if frying it will get rid of some of the germs. In normal life it does, but I mean in the game, I don't know. So suffocation is no longer an issue. It's really just going to be the whole, the whole starving to death thing. Wait a minute. 5, 10, 15. 15 beds, and I have one that's unassigned. How's that even possible? We have 17 duplicants. Are 2 of them actually choosing to sleep on the floor, or are they just staying assigned to the med bed? Save with the mush bars in their food. Oh, that's a good idea. Consumables. Nutrient bar, mush bars. Good, we have meal ice. Go eat before you die. Somebody. Actually, they're not that bad off now. Okay, nobody's gonna die. Nobody else is gonna die. I should clarify. We already had a death. So many deaths. 3 deaths already. Oh, look, they're crying. Don't cry. Don't cry. Not smart enough to assign bed after spawning when one dies. No, I think they do. Yeah, it's assigned now. Must have just been the timing, because they hadn't got a bed yet after the duplicate died, so the spot was left open. Still an open pharma chamber. You know what the problem is down here? Why we got so many germs? It's these puffs. It's all the puffs' fault. Nasty, evil puffs. Should make meatloaf them more food, I guess. Yeah. We need more food. What is this game? This is Oxygen Not Included. And it's basically a colony management game in outer space where you have these little duplicants that are stuck inside an asteroid. You start off with 3 of them in a little tiny space. And you kind of hollow out the asteroid and build places for them to live, research new stuff. Try to keep them alive by feeding them, by giving them oxygen. Two things I'm sort of failing at tonight. Hey, Natalie. Nasty, evil, tasty puffs. They're meat is the precious things. More starvation. Amanda McQuaid's gonna die if they don't eat. You gotta eat, Amanda. You gotta eat. Why do I have all this hydrogen here? Where'd the hydrogen come from? This is sealed. Oh, I pumped the hydrogen out because I got a little bit in the gas lines. Ooh, there's still some getting in there. What? That rarely happens. I normally don't get any hydrogen in there from the normal pumping process. Yeah, well. It's only a little hydrogen. It's still good. It's still good. Tasty Puffs, they're magically delicious. Frosted Tasty Puffs, they're magically delicious. Puffs are adorable and essential creatures that deserve love and protection. Oh, who am I kidding? Just kill them all for food already. I missed my own death and was late to my funeral. That's right, Brandon. Sorry, buddy. There was an incident. I'd like to say it was none of my fault, but, I mean, let's face it. I think we all know what happened. At least we have good oxygen flow. That's something. Speaking of which, I want to get rid of some of the CO2 that's here. Get that compressed down. Oh! Dust cap! Oh, it's growing. Did they harvest it? I think they might have harvested it. If so... Fried mushrooms! Hey. Forever. Fried mushrooms for days. Kill this hatch here, too. We don't want this thing eating stuff. We really can't afford to have this thing munching on our dinner. Let's see. Food. Egg cracker. Yeah, we're about to find some more food. Oxygen and food not included, so don't starve. Yeah, pretty much. I can starve in both games. Let's see. Precision plumbing. We can get the espresso machine. I feel like we'll get the jukebox of the acoustics, I guess. We got a pretty good chunk of the research tree done. It is a little bit after midnight, though, so I am going to call it a wrap for tonight. Let's do fromage. We'll have to get some cheese first, I guess. So not exactly my most successful night with three duplicate deaths. I mean, the colonies... They're doing okay. I mean, they've got food now. We've got oxygen. Actually, we have a pretty decent supply of oxygen. This pumping system will work for quite a while. The water level is going to go down. It's going to kill off my ability to cool the water cool the oxygen this way. But as a stopgap until we get to the cold biome where we can get some wheezeworts and stuff, I think that'll work. If we can ever get some mushrooms growing down here too, that will help us supplant this food supply. But thanks everyone for coming to hang out at the stream tonight. If you would like to play Oxygen Not Included and you don't have it already, it's available on Steam, but it's also available on the Epic Game Store. The link for that is in the description down below. And any purchase made on the Epic Game Store where you use CrypticFox Gaming on checkout also helps support the channel at no extra cost to you. If you don't subscribe to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Come back and see another stream. We're going to be playing again on Thursday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. In the meantime, I'm going to work on some videos and stuff tomorrow as opposed to streaming. And then we'll also have a stream on Saturday and then a Sunday on Twitch this week. So feel free to come and hang out as well. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Appreciate the super chats. I'm, as always, CrypticFox. I'll see all of you next time.